You're going to click on there, and you're pretty much going to go through and answer all the questions. At the very top, you're going to click in, and it's going to ask you for shipper information. So obviously, I'm just going to do some samples here, but you will be using whatever's on your paperwork. Make, whatever you're packing up, model number. Let's do Alright, and then it's going to ask you for a transfer email. So you're going to have to put in their email address. And then when you're done with that page, bottom right, hit next, it'll take you to the next page. Now you're going to have to fill out everything in these forms too, because it will not allow you to pass the page if you're not filling them out properly. So if you go in here, you'll see I'm going to pick plasma. Now if I try to skip this, it's not going to let me. So you do have to take dimensions on these. So just put in here, you know, whatever you have out there, just write in the dimensions. And again, you do not have to use the X there. You can use period, backslash, anything to break up the numbers so we know that it's, you know, not just one long number. Screen size. Bottom right, when you're all finished, everything's filled out, and now let you proceed. You hit next, takes you to the next page, and then you're going to fill out everything. Was it powering up? Picture visible? Audio quality okay? Power's down. For some reason you got there and everything was packed up, you have no cable, you couldn't test it. There is an MCU there that you can fill out, and once you touch it, it's going to automatically prompt you to write in an answer. How come you couldn't test it? Bottom right again, you hit next. It's going to ask you to do a physical check. You're going to check everything, make sure everything looks okay. Were there any scratches or rubs in the screen? No. Cracks? No. If you answer yes to either of those, the other tab is for you to describe why or where they were. You can give a location. Top right, there was scratches or fingerprints, whatever you see. Obviously, the more detailed, the better, because it's just going to be saving yourself from claims. So, and that goes for both these. Cabinet, bezel, you know, scratches, cracks, all that stuff, and there's another other tab, so you can write in anything you see, and again would stand. Bottom right, next, will take you to the next page. It's going to ask you how it was mounted when you got there, whether you had to remove it from the stand, or remove it from a wall, whatever it may be. So we'll do, a lot of times now though, you can pack it with the stand already on, especially if you're using the armor packs. So stand pack with TV, bottom right next, and then if you did pack it and it's already mounted to the stand, so it's already reinstalled in TV or stand, so you can hit next. If you did have to pack them in a parts box, there is a tab for that. If you put them somewhere else, you can write in the bottom there. If you hit other, it's going to prompt a keyboard answer, so you can write in there where you put them. When you're finished there, you're going to do the bottom right again, next to take the next page, and it's going to ask you how you packaged it. Did you crate it? Did you use a solid crate, slack crate? If you did crate it, did you put feet on it? Armor pack? Did you wrap it in dolphin, microfoam, or use one of the TV sleeves? Most of the time, I think everyone is nowadays using the TV sleeves with the armor pack, so we'll do that. And then when you're done there, you have that filled out, you can hit next. Then it's going to ask you for, did you use a tilt or a shock indicator? I know a lot of people do use them, so if you do select yes, it's going to ask you where you put it. I know a lot of people are using them inside the armor. So they're putting them inside the armor pack, so this way they can't be ripped off by any drivers or anything like that. Power cord, packed with TV. Remote control, did you put it in a parts box, packed with TV? Just put in an answer here. And then copy of inventory, did you put a copy of the inventory supplement in with the TV? So you can hit on this one to answer yes, and then you're going to hit next on the bottom right. Here you can write in any comments, anything additional that you want to make aware to MSS. And then bottom right, next will take you to your picture page. You can take as many pictures as you want. I think it does about 10 total photos in the form. Once you take a snapshot, bottom right, you're going to hit use. It's going to save that picture to the form. And then you see right underneath the picture, tap to take picture. You can fit 9 more in there. And then when you're done with your pictures, hit the next tab again. It's going to take you to the signature page, and you're pretty much just going to answer all the questions again. Origin, get the shipper to sign off. You're going to put in their name, driver's signature and name, and then you're going to do your signature and your name. Once all these are filled out, you'll see on the bottom right there, you can hit send and it'll send the form off.